lifelines. To serve without losing people's trust is top priority, says Chief Minister N. Biren. Muslims' holy festival, Eid al-Fitr, celebrated with zeal and gaiety in State 2. And RIMS professor files case in court against appointment of an IAS officer, R.K. Dinesh, as director. Good evening and welcome to STV English News. I'm Monica Mengbam reading you the news in detail. Chief Minister N. Biren has said that the government's top priority is to serve the state without losing people's trust. He said this while attending the observance of the Black Day of Emergency to mark the day that is June 26 of 1975, when the then Prime Minister of India, Indira Gandhi, promulgated national emergency in connection with a major conflict that erupted in the nation. As observed across the nation, the BJP Manipur Pradesh also observed the day at its office at Nichai Pachutek in Imphal. The Chief Minister said there is no other force greater than that of the people in a nation that follows democracy. The laws of democracy are a gift from those who sacrificed their lives and those who were incarcerated during the emergency. Any leader should give priority to the nation and religion in politics. The BJP-led government in the state will also work without losing the people's trust.
War be singing, Naval Pokemon, Naval singing, Labisa Priagri, President Fatima, Sikuna Sapoy, and 3 days, no letters no quick what Haro, what have a point. What have a Pangano Monday? Carigino Herkanda, Ying with the Tiru with the Nobody and the machine on the way. Aduna, I honorable minister sing, honorable MLA sing, Maru and bureaucrat officer sing. 100 days की speech से लाखों तो बोले नौ रिबत सही मनी का हाँ पापन दसू सी की speech लगी नियम है ना तब था ना सब पे याद तो मान जाए तो ना नसान हो पड़े लायो सरेडी लायो मसीखरा धन सब तो बयार हुए नहीं मैं आदत ना चाहिए उसे.
Works Minister T.H. Biswajit said he will work to safeguard the people's right provided by the Constitution of India. Parliamentary Secretaries L. Sushindro, T.H. Satyabrata and many BJP workers also attended the observance. Floral tributes were offered to the martyrs who sacrificed their lives during the national emergency, and gifts were presented to the then BJP workers who participated in the agitation during the emergency. BJP Jiribam Mandal also observed the Black Day of Emergency at Jiribam today. Parliamentary Secretary of MOBC MD Ashapuddin, President of BJP Jiribam Mandal P. Rakeshwar, Chairperson of Jiribam Municipal Council S. Santi, senior leaders of the Mandal and many others attended the observance. Muslims of Manipur celebrated the holy festival of Eid al-Fitr with zeal and gaiety across the state. The festival of breaking of the fast is an important religious festival celebrated by Muslims worldwide that marks the end of Ramadan, the Islamic holy month of fasting. Muslims worldwide celebrated the festival since morning. Many celebrated Eid al-Fitr and offered prayers at Hatta, Masjid Road and Babupara in Imphal today. Former Chief Minister Okram Ibobi also attended the Eid al-Fitr celebration at Babupara. Manipur People's Party has conveyed warm greetings to the people of the state on the occasion of Eid al-Fitr, especially to the Muslim brethren, and expressed solemn desire to maintain peace and harmony amongst the people of Manipur. A professor at RIMS has filed a petition over appointment of IAS officer R.K. Dinesh, saying that the officer was appointed against rule. According to reports received by ISTV News, the professor has filed the petition against the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare after he had appealed to the Central Administrative Tribunal based in Delhi regarding the appointment of the RIMS director. Based on another report received from RIMS, the appointment order is an act of undervaluing the most eligible persons of RIMS who have worked for about 20 to 30 years for the institution. Therefore, the appointment of IAS officer R.K. Dinesh was against all rules and regulations, bylaws and MCI rules. The ministry kept the institution without a director for over a month during the financial year, and now the new government, in convenience with the ministry, appointed R.K. Dinesh as the director, said sources. The report further said the statement that the appointment was made as the senior faculties were having a disagreement after hearing a response from RTI is baseless. Besides, salaries are not regularly distributed to the employees of RIMS due to lack of proper administration. No IAS officer holds the post of a director in any medical institution of India. The MCI may cancel its recognition for RIMS if such irregularities continue in the medical institution. According to another source, the newly appointed director of RIMS, R.K. Dinesh, has submitted a written plea to the ministry stating that he wants to give up the post. The new government began to send out advertisements regarding appointment of the RIMS director ever since it came to power. A DPC for the post of new director was held on January 13 of 2017, conducted by 10 faculties of RIMS. However, the Manipur High Court directed the institution to announce the result only after getting consent of the court before it could make the announcement. Some of the faculties who conducted the DPC have drawn attention of the ministry and Chief Minister N. Biren to resolve the issue of RIMS and make it a better institution. The International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking was observed at various places in the state today. The Department of Social Welfare, in association with CADA and FINGODAP, also observed the day at GM Hall today. Health Minister L. Jayantakumar said not only the department concerned but also the people have great responsibilities in trying to make Manipur a drug-free state. He called for a unanimous effort to fight drug abuse and illicit trafficking.
Police na any organization na tawriyo mayam singa matu torture to bunate rather nang ay nang nasada nang sevda nang ithamoy da question na tawri ni ko nang thapu nga maroy dra akoy na wal pi makli kay na je masi nang khanga ga kasi kai man re ya hindi tawro da hay man ta to na ni ko ayam kin kujin amatu ay na dinaraga sugum makli force la interest of seeing.
Education Minister T.H. Radhesham said it is very important for the parents to find out the reasons for their distress and guide them instead of scolding or criticizing them. Social Welfare Minister Nemcha Kipgen sought people's cooperation in the department's effort to make Manipur a drug-free state.
To be taken on 2 points. Firstly, supply reduction, that is seizure of drugs and arrest of drug traffickers. Secondly, demand reduction, which is to curtail demand of drugs. Regulatory agency from both demand and supply side. There is a need to curb the supply of illicit drugs.
Special Task Force Anti-Drug Abuse Desam Imphal East District organized International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking at Pioneer Academy Palace Compound today. President of Desam Angamba, President of Lokshal M. Churamani were the main guests. Secretary of a Special Task Force Anti-Drug Abuse Desam, Suresh Kumar, said the program was conducted with an objective to prevent the students from consuming intoxicants.
2005 tagi hona akoi drug campaign ase satadon lagli maramdi manipur da laiba gana oriba maroina mahiroi sing asina drug chaba amadi ato nisha kya sasan budagi ngasi khunai asida akoi tungi umi sing sumjawa gi pheba lerak posidagi desamna masibu khitang kanba ngamgadra haidona campaign ase satadon lakpani.
District Legal Services Authority Imphal East and Young Women Health Organization also jointly observed the International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking at the multi-purpose hall of Wangkai Kaitel Asangbi under the aegis of Manipur State Legal Service Authority today. IMC Corporator L. Tombi, Y. Lukamani, advisor to Young Women Health Organization M. Lalit Kumar, and many other eminent persons attended the observance. Member of Manipur Commission for Child Rights K. Pradeep Kumar said at least 1,90,000 persons die of drug abuse every year in the world. Even in Manipur, many indulge in the business of poppy plantation to produce illicit drugs. As such, the condition of drug abuse in the state has become worse as some play political games with it.
लाने ड्रग एडिक्शन से लाइना अपना नारबा रक्षा तदुदी लेखम हमदबा मधुचा और फंगत होना बुकाना समाना मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ क्राइम द्रोको वाला सेंटी मासी क्रिमिनल है तो कुदली आई क्राइम लोका इंडिया का देखी नहीं है.
The Manipur Women Foundation, in association with the Manipur State Legal Services Authority, today organized a painting competition in connection with the International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking at Brighter Public School at Andro Mamanglekai. Relief Center for the Welfare of Differently Abled Persons, Manipur, and Helping Hand for the People, Manipur, jointly observed the International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking at Ketrigao today. Program Manager of the Relief Center, M. Premier, representative of Helping Hand, Premjit, and many other eminent persons attended the observance. An awareness program on goods and service tax, GST, to be implemented from July 1 was held at Dharmasala at Thankal Market in Imphal today. The awareness program was organized by the Department of Taxation. Commissioner of Department of Taxation, Rishikesh Modak, Assistant Commissioner, R.K. Kurkishore, and many dealers of Manipur attended the awareness program. R.K. Kurkishore said the awareness program is organized especially to spread awareness among the dealers regarding GST. On the other hand, Rishikesh Modak said GST is a new model of taxation introduced by the Government of India. The awareness program will help the dealers understand about the fixing prices of various commodities.
The impact of this reform, GST. But those of you who have studied it might have gathered that this is far more complex thing. It is not very easy thing to understand, and that is why there is a need for many such awareness programs.
IFCD Minister Ledbao Hakib has assured the flood-affected people of the constituency that the repairing work will be taken up at the earliest. He said this during an inspection visit to different river banks in the constituency today. Works Minister T.H. Biswajit, Chief Engineer of IFCD, and other officials accompanied the IFCD Minister on the inspection tour. Minister Ledbao Hakib also assured that he will try at his best level to complete the repairing work before the rainy season and a possible threat of flood in the state. The volunteers of Moidangpok Kulen Women's Society today states sit in demonstration in protest against the missing incident of a woman, namely Khaidem Ongbi Babita, wife of Babul of Moidangpok Mamanglekai. KH Babita had gone for treatment at Langol View Clinic on June 22nd. It's been 5 days and she is reported missing. The Women's Society drew attention of the authority concerned to investigate into the case and rescue her safely.
Tangkuni pergi nungdang ke pungtare makai tar kanda, lupa mem na koi tapau hari ko. Aduh masih ke tar lebih makani curi cari lagi lembu kang na masih mo. Mayam na uli mati pami usati bela.
All Manipur Fire Service Candidates and Guardians Association has appealed to Chief Minister N. Biren to declare the results of the interview for recruitment of Manipur Fire Service posts. A felicitation program for meritorious students of Class 10 and 12 2017 conducted by BOSEM, COSEM and CBSE was held for students at Ningthaukong Bazaar Community Hall in Bisnupur district today. The program was organized by Lions Club of Ningthaukong for meritorious students of Ningthaukong Municipal Council who scored more than 60% in the examinations. Chief Engineer of Loktak Power Station, Bediram, President of Lions Club of Bisnupur, Shyam Chandra, and other officials were the main guests at the felicitation program. And in national news, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has asked top American companies to invest in India, saying the implementation of the Goods and Services Tax GST regime next month would make the country a more business-friendly destination. The roundtable interaction Modi had with 20 American CEOs at the Willard Hotel included Tim Cook of Apple, Sundar Pichai from Google, John Chambers from Cisco, Jeff Bezos of Amazon, and MasterCard President Ajay Banga. The Prime Minister discussed extensively on opportunities in India at the meeting that lasted around 90 minutes. He spoke about the reforms undertaken by his government, saying they numbered over 7,000 and were aimed at ease of doing business and minimum government, maximum governance. The Prime Minister told the CEOs that the world is now focused on India's economy, especially in areas like manufacturing, trade, commerce, and people-to-people contact due to a young population and a rising middle class. With the successful launch of Eye in the Sky Cartosat 2E satellite with surveillance capabilities last Friday, the total number of satellites being used for military purpose has gone up to 13, an ISRO sources said. These satellites, which can be used for surveillance and mapping border areas, are primarily used for keeping an eye on enemies both on land and sea. Most of these remote sensing satellites are placed in the near-Earth orbit. The recently launched 712 kg Cartosat 2 series spacecraft is advanced remote sensing satellite capable of providing scene-specific spot imagery. The Cartosat 2 can accurately spot objects within a square of 0.6 meter by 0.6 meter. The 13 satellites used by the military for surveillance include Cartosat 1 and 2 series and RISAT 1 and RISAT 2. Now before we close, let's see the headlines once again. To serve without losing people's trust is top priority, says Chief Minister N. Biren. Muslims' holy festival Eid al-Fitr celebrated with zeal and gaiety in State 2. And RIMS professor files case in court against appointment of an IAS officer R.K. Dinesh as director. That's all for the moment. Thank you for watching ISTV English News and have a nice day.